peace to your weary heart. You didn't find this by accident. You were led here. Angels have been watching, they've seen your pain. The kind that doesn't scream, the kind that quietly bleed, but you're still breathing, still standing still, hoping against hope that love might find you again. But before we begin, I need you to pause for just a second. If something led you here, if your spirit has been heavy, if you've been carrying something in silence, then this message isn't random, it's divine timing. So do one thing right now: subscribe, not because it helps this channel, but because it helps you stay connected to the healing, to the clarity, to the truth. Your heart is finally ready to hear. Your angels brought you here, heaven aligned. This moment and what's about to unfold might crack you open before it heals you, but you'll be safe here, you'll be seen here. So hit subscribe and stay with me, because this message is for you. Something in you aches, not sharp pain, but that dull, constant throb of a heart that closed its doors so long ago it forgot how to open them. Your angels see it, they see you in the 3 a.m. silence, eyes wide open, wondering if you'll ever feel wanted again. You ask, will anyone ever love the version of me that's been through hell and walked out scarred? The answer is yes. And that's why this message found you. Heaven has been working not to fix you, but to see youth. Divine has been crafting something, someone for your heart, for your pain, for your truth. Not a savior, not a fixer, but a soul who understands survival, a soul who also had to break before they could love fully. This love won't rush you, won't shrink you, won't flinch at your wound. Seal sit beside you in your silence and say nothing, but you'll feel everything. This love has been coming slowly, because it's being built carefully, with precision, with prayer. You weren't forgotten. You were being prepared. All those therapy sessions, all those nights you didn't give up, all the mornings you rose anyway. The angels saw it all, and they called it sacredove. Been collecting strength, even when you thought you were failing, and now your soul is stirring because something's coming. Jove felt it, that restlessness, that whisper, that shift in the air. It's real, and it's close. They are not broken beyond repair. You're not too late, you're not too much or too complicated. You are real, and someone is coming who has prayed for someone just like you. This person knows what it's like to be hurt, to be rebuilt, to lose, and still choose to love. They will not be perfect, but they will be present. They won't ask you to hide, they'll ask you to stay open, stay honest, stay real. They'll understand your silences. They'll laugh at your weird jokes. They'll sit in your storms without trying to run. And when they look at you, you'll feel seen. Not for your performance, but for your presence. You won't need to explain your worth. They'll recognize it because they've done their own healing, and their heart speaks your language. Your angels say within the next 2 months you will either reconnect with someone completely transformed, or meet someone who feels like home in a way that's deeper than words. They're being prepared just like you, learning patience, learning peace, learning presence. You'll recognize them by how calm they feel, not by how loud they show up, but how safe it feels to be near them. This love won't chase, it will welcome. It won't test you, it will hold you. It won't avoid your scars, it will honor them. You're not late. You're on divine timing. This love isn't based on need, it's based on overflow. Because both of you have done the work. You've fought your demons, they've fought theirs, and now you're both ready for something real. Not the desperate kind, not the clingy kind, but the conscious kind that grows deep roots and bears real fruit. You've asked, will anyone love this version of me? The one that's still healing, still cautious, still carrying a quiet ache. That's exactly who they've been waiting for. You don't need to perform, you don't need to chase, you just need to receive. yourself be found, let yourself be seen, let yourself believe. Again, if your heart feels open right now, if your chest feels cracked, that's the message touching your soul, say it. With Memi heart remembers how to hope, write it in the comments, let the angels hear it, let heaven move, because your willingness to believe again is enough to shift the spiritual realm. This love isn't random. It's designed, and it's closer than it feels. Your dreams, your synchronicities, those repeating numbers, the signs, the feelings, that's confirmation, not coincidence. You are not forgotten. You are being prepared, and your love story is not over. This person is going to understand you, not the mask, not the surface. You'll see your cracks and still choose you, not despite them, but because of them. You'll sit across from them one day and feel peace, the kind you didn't know you were missing. You won't have to beg for love, you'll simply breathe in their presence and feel safe. That's the kind of love coming to you, and you didn't have to earn it. You had to survive long enough to recognize it. This is why you couldn't settle. This is why the old ones didn't last, because this one is worth every tear you cried to get here. So let yourself believe again, let yourself be available again, let yourself open, even if just a little. Your healing didn't disqualify you from love, it qualified you for real love. So say it out loud, I choose to believe again. Let heaven hear it, let your heart feel it, because your love story is about to unfold in a way only heaven could write. And when it does, you'll understand why it took so long, why it had to hurt, why it had to end before it could truly begin. You've carried so much and told almost no one. You've mastered how to smile while breaking quietly inside. But this next season of your life requires something different from you. It requires receiving, it requires softness, it requires trust, not blind trust, but wise openness. You don't need to open your heart all at once, just don't keep it locked forever. This is not about losing your independence, it's about sharing your strength with someone who can hold it gently. It's not about finding someone to fill you, it's about walking with someone who's already full, so you can build something that overflows. Your angels are showing me something else. This love won't come to complete you, it will come to mirror you. And when you see them, it won't feel like lightning. It'll feel like recognition, like yes, there you are. The connection will be quiet but deep, simple but undeniably. Won't have to guess. You'll just know, because peace will sit in your chest instead of anxiety, and clarity will replace confusion. Stop asking, do they really want me? And start feeling James safe. Here they will see the parts of you that others skipped past, and they'll slow down to hold space for them. You won't feel like a burden, you'll feel like a blessing, because you are. Say that to yourself, I am not a burden, I am a blessing. You're not too intense, you're not too emotional, you're not too deep. You're exactly the right shape for the one being formed for you. You'll love your questions, your thoughtfulness, your awkward moments, your honesty, your softness beneath the armor. They love the way you care, even when you're scared too. And you'll love them not because they're perfect, but because they show up consistently, quietly, fully. You will build together, not overnight, but brick by brick, safe, honest, real. And it'll feel like rest, not exhaustion. You've waited long enough, and the waiting wasn't wasted, it was refining. Youth universe doesn't make you wait to punish you, it waits until you're ready, not perfect, ready. And you're ready now, not because you feel certain, but because you feel again. You're not numb anymore, you're not closed off anymore, you're not hiding. And even if you're still scared, you're with. That's enough, because the one meant for you isn't looking for perfection. They're looking for presence. They're praying for someone who doesn't play games, who knows how to love honestly, who still believes in the real thing even after all. The fake there, looking for you on soon they'll find you not. Because you're chasing, but because you're aligned. So keep growing, keep healing, keep preparing, but also keep hoping, not with desperation, but with quiet confidence that love can come softly, suddenly, and stay because it will. You're not too late. You're right on time, and everything that tried to convince you otherwise no longer has power. This is your season of arrival, of readiness, of receiving not just love from another, but love from yourself, from heaven, from the universe, from the version of you that finally believes against. So say it one more time. I choose to believe again. Say it until it's true. Say it until your spirit settles. Say it until it feels like a memory from the future, because it is. You were never forgotten. You were being formed, and now you're ready. If this message touched something deep inside you, if you felt seen or finally safe enough to hope again, don't let this be the last time we speak. Subscribe now, because the next message is already being prepared, and it's going to meet you exactly where you are. This isn't just a channel, it's a space for healing, for truth, for alignment, for souls like yours who have been through the fire and are ready to rise. Turn on the notification bell so when the next word drops, your spirit doesn't miss it. Type I choose to believe again in the comments if you're ready for the kind of love that doesn't hurt to hold, and share this with someone you know, someone who's almost given up, someone who just needs one more reason to believe, because you never know how one message can save a heart that was about to close forever. You're not forgotten, you're not invisible, you're not broken beyond repair. You're becoming, and love is coming. Subscribe now, because this story is just getting started.